Welcome back, folks. Today we're diving into a pressing issue that's been on everyone's mind: the skyrocketing housing prices in major cities around the globe. Over the past decade, we've seen an unprecedented surge in property values driven by factors like urbanization, limited supply, and increasing demand. Aspiring homeowners from New York to Tokyo face fierce competition and soaring costs. In this series, we'll explore the challenges and opportunities for home buyers in the world's priciest cities. Stay tuned! Let's start with the US. Not surprisingly, cities on the West Coast and Hawaii dominate the list. San Jose, Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, and Honolulu are among the top 10 most unaffordable places. California, with its tech boom and stunning coastline, has seen a massive surge in housing prices. San Jose, the heart of Silicon Valley, leads the pack. In 2022, the median home price in San Jose was over $1.5 million, while in San Francisco it was around $1.4 million. Over the past decade, housing prices in these cities have increased by more than 50%. Nationwide, the average home price has risen by 20% in the last 5 years. But it's not just the US feeling the squeeze. Australia also sees several of its cities in the impossibly unaffordable category, with Sydney, Melbourne, and Adelaide topping the charts. Sydney, known for its iconic opera house and vibrant lifestyle, has become increasingly out of reach for many home buyers. High demand, limited supply, and skyrocketing prices are major hurdles. In Melbourne, the competition is fierce, driving prices even higher. Adelaide faces similar issues, with a growing population and insufficient new housing developments. And topping the global leaderboard, we have Hong Kong, the Asian financial hub renowned for its tiny apartments and sky-high rents. Despite its reputation, it's slightly less unaffordable than it used to be, thanks to a dip in prices during the pandemic. Government policies aimed at cooling the market have also played a role, along with increased housing supply from new developments. However, demand remains high due to limited land and a growing population. The report measures affordability using a price-to-income ratio. Essentially, it divides the median house price by the gross median household income. For example, if the median house price in a city is $500,000 and the median household income is $100,000, the price-to-income ratio would be 5. This means it would take 5 years of the median income to buy a median-priced home, assuming all income is saved. Interestingly, the rise in remote work during the pandemic has shifted demand towards houses with more space outside city centers. For instance, suburban areas in the US saw a 30% increase in home sales in 2021. Yet this hasn't been enough to offset the rising prices, driven up further by restrictive land use policies and investor interest. In cities like San Francisco, housing prices surged by 12% despite the remote work trend. So, what's the solution? Wendell Cox, a senior fellow at the Frontier Center for Public Policy, suggests looking to New Zealand. Their Going for Housing Growth policy requires local authorities to zone for 30 years of housing growth, aiming to curb these skyrocketing prices. Additionally, investing in affordable housing projects and community housing initiatives can provide more options for low and middle-income families. Improving public transportation infrastructure and urban planning can also help by making more areas accessible and desirable for living. Government housing subsidies and financial assistance programs can support first-time homebuyers and those struggling with high costs. Finally, promoting mixed-use developments and sustainable housing solutions can create more balanced and affordable urban environments. But for those who can't wait for policy changes, there are still some affordable options. According to the report, cities like Pittsburgh, Rochester, and St. Louis in the US, along with Edmonton and Calgary in Canada, offer more affordable housing markets. Additionally, cities like Lisbon in Portugal and Athens in Greece provide more budget-friendly options. These cities provide a glimmer of hope for potential home buyers looking for a break from the high prices around the world. We've explored the challenges of buying homes in the world's priciest cities, from sky-high prices to competitive markets. But remember, the market is always evolving and opportunities can arise. Stay informed and hopeful. That's all for today's deep dive into the world's most unaffordable cities for home buyers. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into the housing market and beyond. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.